Honorable Minister for Trade. As for you, you were there with them the whole day. So I'm sure you're ready to tell us the key things you want to pick from what you've heard so far. So let's receive Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu-Adjare to give us a quick takeaways.
Thank you very much. As you rightly said, I had the opportunity to sit through the section, and it was amazing the kind of energy the private sector brought to bear in bringing out what they think can help grow the economy. I'm also of the opinion that if you want to help a group of people, you need to listen to them. They have indicated that if the macroeconomic environment is good, there are business people, they know how to thrive. And so we should work on our debt to GDP ratio. We should make sure that our sovereign rating is good. And if that happens, the private sector will thrive. Again, they also spoke about policy consistency. So I'm also of the opinion that policies must be carefully thought through. So this 24-hour economy policy will be discussed thoroughly with them so that it will be acceptable by the whole country. So if it happens like that, then years thereafter, it will stay and people can plan with it. I also saw a group of people who are stakeholders in this trade, agribusiness and industry that want government to assist them in the area of financing. Financing is very expensive in the country and doesn't make them competitive. And so the finance minister is here and he heard that. So I'm sure together we'll work towards creating the environment for them to get good financing. One thing I'm also willing to work with them is the coordination within the agencies. In the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry is the BRR unit. That unit coordinates business registration and things like that. They don't have the backing, so we are coming up with an act to make sure that the things that they ask for, the agencies are required by law to provide for them. If it happens like that, business can be done expeditiously. We also look at land banks. As a lawyer of 20 years standing, I know the number of years that you stay in the courtroom to get justice for land litigation. And so the business sector is not willing to be associated with acquisition of land. They want government to take the lead in this area. And I can assure them that we've already started discussion for more land banks to aid businesses in the country. SOEs. Abna was emphatic. She spent time with me before the discussion that the best way to go is to list them. Abna, I've heard it.
Yes, please.
I'm sure that government will look at listing SOEs and make sure that we get some of our funding locally. That's the only way our pension funds will grow for us to get good pensions. Again, we also look at making sure that we add value to our produce. And so this is agribusiness, and it's now the new boy on the block. We are sure that we support people in agribusiness to grow. If you look at our Feed the Industry program, it's not only about agricultural produce, it's also about raw material, because one of industry's major problems is the production of raw materials locally. It will surprise you to know that industry is importing about 90% of their raw materials. And so the Feed the Industry program will help material.
Sorry.
Not. Yes. We are not looking at agri-produce, looking at bauxite production and what have you. So I'm not, if we get some of our raw materials to help. And so by and large, I'm with the private sector. And I promise that my name is Elizabeth Ofosu-Adjare, Minister for Trade, Agribusiness. I will be at the meeting in the next 2 months to make sure that together we build a robust trade, agribusiness and industry sector. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. We asked for 2, you gave us 6. So you really, it's like the women want to show they can do better. Policy consistency, financing, coordinating agencies, land banks on land litigation, listing SOEs, and value addition, Feed the Industry program. Put your hands together for the minister as well.